Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, August 18th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out to give different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. If you do wonder why I have slightly more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, and you can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or by paying the 1500 atoms for the Season Pass. Alright, so it sounds like our camp is getting attacked here. So let's go ahead and we're going to find out what this is. Where is this thing? Hello? Holy, oh wow! Alright, inside the house he was. Little bugger. That is quite the racket. Let's check inside this house. Nope, all clear. Yeah. Is he alone? Kind of rare that they're alone like that. Oh, Brotherhood of Steel up there. Okay. Checking over there. Let's get up on the little shed here and see anybody down there. Panhandling. Oh, there's a old kitty down there. Little kitty. Alright. I guess that's it then. Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here. Build a floor wall decoration in a workshop or camp 5. Alright, so you can go ahead and claim any workshop. Any workshop in the map is fine. Your favorite one, the one closest to you, it's really up to you. And once when you claim your workshop, you can go ahead and build your floor or wall decoration. Now, if you are brand new to the game, I do have a link in the description. It's a video about workshops. It's about 25 minutes long. It's all timestamped. You can check out that video just in case you guys are new to the game. Alright, so we're going to do this right here in our camp. We're going to build a couple of floor decorations. Now, with this particular type of daily, weekly challenges, we can build all the same. You can build some items that you really want in your camp, or you can go ahead and scrap it. If you do decide to scrap it like myself, I like to make sure you build it away from other things, so that way there, if you accidentally pick something that you want to when you do scrap it, you don't scrap something that you don't want to scrap, right? Like a prefab or something like that. All right, let's go to our build menu here. And we're going to go down here to floor decor. Right there. And again, if you don't plan on keeping it, I recommend building something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. I usually recommend to people mats or rugs. Because mats and rugs, you get actually plans for these very early on in game by actually claiming workshops. And they're fairly cheap in other players' vendors as well. And mats and rugs will only cost you cloth and rubber, or cloth or rubber. And those are two items that a lot of people can get very easily here in the wasteland and the forest area, right? Let's craft a couple of these rugs here. And again, you see how I'm kind of putting these kind of away from everything else there. And when you do scrap items, you do get half of what you used to build them in the first place back. And again, you can end up keeping what you build. It's really up to you at the end of the day. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, craft any chems too. So again, don't get this confused with collect chems. We actually have to craft chems. And of course, we only do that at one place, and that is the chemistry workbench. Now, if you don't have a chemistry workbench, you actually get one very early on in game. You leave Vault 76, you come down here to Flatwood, you go to the tavern, and you interact with the 2 kiosks down there, and you do the very first 2 quests in the game. You actually stay right down here in Flatwood. They're very easy to do. I actually have both quests here right on the channel if you do have any issues, if you're brand new to the game. But you do get the chemistry workbench plan as a reward. Right across over here, not that far, actually in Morgantown Station, there's a chemistry workbench right in the station. And I would say 8 times out of 10 that we're there, there's usually a chemistry workbench plan right on the floor. Actually, you can grab it right next to that chemistry workbench plan right there. So those are a couple of great options there for you. Let's go to our chemistry workbench here. Of course, this is just a reskin of the OG one here, so let's go ahead. We're going to craft. The only thing I don't like about it is it has this particular interaction with it. It's you still haven't fixed it, but anyway. Right down to healing, you slide it over, and of course, certain we will carry rad X, rad away, and stim packs, etc., on us anyway, a certain amount. But of course, we're looking for anything at all that do with chem, so we can craft these diluted ×2 version. Okay, and as you can see, all it needs is one full version of itself plus 2 purified water. And when you are crafting chems, there is a couple perk cards that will help us out here to get more bang for our buck. This is one of the reasons why I don't like this particular one. Alright, so we go to our Pip-Boy here, and then our perk cards. Alright, so the first one will be under intelligence. That perk card is called Chemist. You get double the quantity when you craft chems. Alright, so let's go ahead and apply that bad boy. And of course, down here under luck, you're crafting anything, there is the perk card called Super Duper. Now, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. This level 3, you only get 30% chance to get double results, alright? So that means it's not going to work every single time, right? Go back to our chemistry station here. Go back down here to healing. Now, as you can see, instead of diluted ×2, it's diluted ×4. If you look on the right-hand side, the requirements is the same requirements as if we were crafting 2. And that's what the Chemist perk card does. That's where more bang for our buck. So we're going to craft some more Red X here, and we're just going to craft 1. Alright, so the Super Duper perk card did not kick in, that's fine. But really, we got our 2 for 2, which is fine. Alright, but I still wanted to kind of show you those perk cards, just to get more bang for your buck if you're looking to do daily, weekly challenges, or get more out of your chems. Such as, Rad Away, Rad X, and stim packs. You can create the diluted version. Just don't forget to put your perk cards back. Sometimes I have a little issue with that myself. This way, Jimmy. There we go. All right. All right, let's see what's next here. Scrap trying to produce wood 10. All right, good stuff. So we seem to be having this one here quite a lot lately. I would say the last week and a half or two. We seem to be getting either this one here or bulk wood and such like that. So that's pretty crazy. All right, so in order to scrap and produce wood, I usually recommend to people to use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench. So to do that, you are going to need wood on you. And I know for the most of us will carry some quantity amount of wood on us or have it in our stash box, etc. Yeah, because we have down trees, we have stockpiles of wood. So the forest area is a great spot for down trees in terms of logs. Okay, you can harvest from those logs. And I would say one of the best spots, actually right close to where my camp is, between the Wayward down here in Flatwood. You can kind of go across this little stream here, cross the stream, and then go back up to the Wayward. There's a lot of down trees just in this one little area right here alone. And again, there's not a whole lot of enemies down here. You just go ahead and take your time. Now, it can be a little bit cumbersome trying to find down trees and logs here in the forest because some areas can be pretty dark and such. So some people like to kind of mention to me, or not that long ago, like to kind of capture the down trees up here in the Toxic Valley, because again, there's not a whole lot of tree cover, and the down trees or logs are a little bit more easily to search for, because you can see everything, right? In terms of bulk wood, all right, like lots of it in one spot, we do have Helvetia. So we do have the yellow house on the corner on the main road, and right out back of that yellow house is a nice little stockpile of wood there, just waiting for you to grab it. Of course, it being part of the forest region, all kinds of down trees or logs in around there. One of the best spots for wood stockpiles up here at Prickett's Fort. Now and again, another little neutral area, no enemies up at this location here at all, and basically just a bunch of robots. Now, if you shoot at the robots, I think they do get aggressive at you, so just leave them alone. But again, you guys have seen me bring you up here all the time. Lots of wood just waiting for you to grab. And if you're actually looking to kind of modify a camp or build a camp, I recommend kind of coming up here and grabbing all kinds of wood. This is a nice, easy spot to grab it. And there's a couple perk cards that you can use to help yourself. Okay, not so much for daily, weekly challenges, but that perk card will be under luck. It's called Woodchucker. So collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So when you harvest wood, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12, And with this perk card, you get double those results there. Again, this perk card won't help you for daily, weekly challenges because as you harvest, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10, or 12, you only get credit for 1, all right? But if you're looking to kind of build a camp or modify a camp, you're going to need a lot of wood for. Definitely apply this one of these woodchucker perk cards here, all right? Just help yourself to get more wood, more bang for your buck when you're collecting. All right, let's go ahead here. Seeing how we are down here, we're going to go ahead and collect some wood down here in the by the Wayward. So let's head on back here, just to kind of change it up a little bit. All you do, you're going to collect. So I know you can't see in the top left-hand corner because I'm here. And I'm going to tell you how much we harvest. So let's gather from this log. So we got 6 wood scraps that time. All right. Oh, we have to, I'm sorry. Scrap junk to produce wood, Jim. Come on, bots, get with the time. Got on the roll there about the old, I'm going to try to find it there. But, yeah, we have the scrap junk to produce wood. That's what we're doing here, Jim. We're not collecting wood here today. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting off my last night shift, 3 night shifts in a row. And I'm just getting out of bed just now. From coming home there this morning at 6:30, and yeah, okay. But anyway, 6 scraps of wood. If you are collecting wood, okay, you actually get credit for 1 for the daily weekly challenge. So I know I have all kinds of wood on me. What is this guy doing? Look at this guy. Burp. Oh, let's put this poor guy out of his misery. Oh my lord, that's creepy, man. Creepy. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Let's go to our Tinker's workbench here. Scrap junk to produce wood. Let's go ahead, go craft. We go to bulk, we go all the way to the bottom to bulk wood. As you need 2 plastic and 30 wood scraps from your stash or scrap box to bulk your 1 wood. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, then we're gonna back out. Then we're going to go scrap. We're going to scrap that bulk wood we just crafted. Bam, there we go. Scrap junk to produce wood, 10 for 10. That's probably one of the best ways of doing it. We do get wood from, scrapping weapons and armor and such. You can actually do it that way. It all really depends on how much time you have. But yeah, I went into quite a bit of detail with that one. Oh, how you doing there, little kitty? Yeah. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Oh gosh, kill a Scorched head. Many great spots we can find Scorched here in around the wasteland. I like to kind of start off down here, right by, of course, Camden Park. We have the Kanawha Nuka-Cola plant, more so on the inside. Poseidon Power Substation PX1. Most energy plants in around the wasteland will have Scorched in around them, so that's a good option for you as well. Talbot County Fairgrounds, Levy Wilders Water Park, Palace of the Winding Path, right over here in Perk Springs, Ranger District Office, right over here in Sutton. I don't know if you're going to find 10 of them there. It'll be close. I don't think there's 10 there anymore, but it'll be close. Right down here, probably one of my favorite spots, Somerville's Docks and Somerville's Dam. So many great options there for these Scorched. All right, so let's go into, yeah, we've been there a couple of times. Let's go somewhere else here, Jim. Let's go past the Winding Path here today, sure. Let's do that. Now, the Scorched up here are a little bit higher level. And again, you can go the easy way out. Let's go to some of the easier areas, like in around the forest, which I mentioned, Camden Park and Talbot County Fairgrounds. Now, if you have a couple of grenades or what have you, that's even better. You can use any weapon that you want. All right, let's pop in here. Been a little while since we've been here, so let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so the first one we're going to see here is an Annihilator. He is right there. This guy's here pretty wise, isn't he? Hey, where's a little mole rat here that's going to come up out of the ground? Oh, he's going to meet us down. Oh, he's right there. Hop down here now. Yeah, it's a great spot for How you doing? All right. Yeah, lots of fun. This place is good for silver bowls, for silver. Lots of ceramic, lots of copper here. Holy, lots of teapots. Pre-war food in the kitchen. It's a great spot for many great things. There we go. The Scorched. 10 for 10 done. Oh yeah. I thought there was like 3 stacks of cap stashes there from over there. That's quite something. Right? Alright. Who's inside this cooler? Yeah, oh, look at that. 2 bait and prove. Nice. Love it. Let's get some ammo here. We'll leave that for some other time. Alright, let's see what's next here. The Gulper 3. Alright, so the Gulpers are a little tricky. There's only a couple of great locations for Gulpers, okay? Now, we have weekly challenges. It could be quite difficult getting them because everyone and their dog are going after these Gulpers because we all have the same challenges, okay? So yeah, just gotta be a little bit patient sometimes going after the Gulpers in general. So Dire Chemical, you actually spawn up here to the north, and right to the right-hand side of the road, right where you spawn in, there's 2 of them just off the road. Of course, we're here, good old Gulper Lagoon. Now, there are 4 Gulpers here in total. If you're a returning player, let's say you haven't played in like 2+ years, there actually used to be 6 Gulpers here once upon a time ago. I have no idea why they got rid of the other 2, but you can find 4 of them here very reliably. Now this one here, see, that's good here. So Moonshine Jamboree, this event right here. Now I recommend doing this with other people, of course, but down here, Sunday Brothers Cabin. But again, all kinds of Gulpers, anglers, fog crawlers, ghouls that show up for this event. So many, in fact, that everyone would be able to fill their boots with Gulpers, anglers, fog crawlers, etc. Really good spot for some stuff. Good items there to get that too. And I would say, if the very last resort, if you don't like server hopping, when you're here at Dolly Soft's Wilderness, you go over here to the campground, this workshop here, and I would say maybe 6 times out of 10 I've been here. It's usually Gulpers because you have to clear the workshop before you can claim it. And 6 times out of 10 there are Gulpers here, but this is the last resort. This is not 100%, but you can try it and see how that works out. Now we do need 3, so Dire Chemical only has 2, excuse me. So we're going to pop up here to Gulper Lagoon. There we go. Now don't forget, Gulpers like to kind of hang out in the trees a little bit, so we're going to lock and load. Shut this light off. Wake this guy up. There's the other guy up there. Where's the 3rd guy at? Oh, he's way over there. Bathing in the sun. He don't care about his friends there, I guess. There we go. Nice. Just like that. Perfect. Let's grab some stuff here. Alright, good stuff. Let's see what's next here. Complete Daily Quest 1. Alright, if you are interested in daily quests, you don't know how to do them, you're new to the game, I do have a link in the description for a video called Complete Daily Quests for Newbies. It is all timestamped. You can check out that video if you so wish. I show you how to toggle them active and how to complete them. Alright, we do quite a few daily quests in that particular video. So there are a couple of daily quests I like to kind of show off, more so because of how easy they are. Okay, not a whole lot of running around, and because some daily quests, you know, can be a little bit harder. There's a bunch of daily quests down here at the Camden Park, actually. And these ones here are very, very easy to do. You want to hear the giant teapot, speak to Sweetwater. You want to hear at the Gilman Lumber Barrel, speak with Lane. This one up here, the Prickett's Fort, it is buried with honor. So as you can see, if you ever do a daily quest, it doesn't pop up for you. There's nothing wrong with your game. All you have to do is just fast travel to that region, okay? And that one will pop up, all right? And you'll hear the mayor or whoever is designated for that area. You'll hear them over a little speaker through your Pip-Boy, and that quest will become available to you again. Losing my voice here, wow. Right over here at the pumpkin house, speak with Jack. We did that one just the other day, picking up the pumpkins for him. And of course, the two newer ones that we have for the game, or the one newer one, I should say, at the Fisherman's Rest. Again, this is a free fast travel. Now, in order to get this daily quest, you will have to complete the quest called Casting Off. That's where you get your fishing rod to be able to fish. You get your grilled fish and your fish bits recipes that you can craft. And you'll be able to do a daily repeatable quest. This one here. Big fish in a small pond. Now, I highly recommend you do this one. You get a lot of great camp items, as well as you get mods for your fishing pole. Okay, so this one here is a real good one to do. All right, let's go do a nice easy one here, Jim. Let's go down here to good old Camden Park. Done our little rotation there already with all the other ones the last couple of weeks. So I'll head back here. And again, you could have came here for your Scorched as well. And then do one of these daily quests right here, right? So you could have done a couple daily quests right here in this location. We are going to take care of a couple of Scorched here just to make it a little bit easier for ourselves here. He's like, nope. Started running away, little bugger. Got some junk here. And we'll take care of the three on the other side here. Miss me. There we go. Alright, we're going to do the Dross Toss here today. Alright, so let's head back to our little map here. And we can pick up the Dross Toss. There's that icon there, so we're going to toggle him active. You can see Dross Toss there. And when you do that, it pops up at the top right-hand corner of the screen. The same thing with your quests that you do, like your early on quests here in the game. Same kind of deal. You would go to your Pip-Boy, and you would go under Data, and you would select the quest, the main mission quest, the side mission quest, etc. Or even these daily ones, and you can just collect it, and this is where you pop it up here. Some particular ones, for some reason, they don't show up, or they kind of disappear after a little while, so that's how you would kind of pick that up again. All right, let's talk to this guy here. We're going to grab our Dross. There we go. And you don't have to be at the starting line back there. You can come right in here and do it. Perp. We are all out of, there we go. The daily quest 1-for-1 is that easy. Like, super easy. Actually. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, just like that. And I think we get one more. Is that another player's shelter? 1. All right, so we are on a server by ourselves. Let's go ahead. We're going to quit this server. We're going to go to a public one. There we go. It's an old camp right there. Haven't seen that camp in a long time. Of course, that camp doesn't exist. There's something else there now. Another one of my camps, but that was a nice little camp I had for a long time, actually. Alright, so we are on a server. Yeah, that's fine. We are on a server with other people here. We have other people here, good stuff. So again, take a look at these challenges here real quick. Visit another player's shelter, alright? So you don't have to know them. You don't have to be on a team with them. You don't have to be friends with them, all right? You're just going to another player's camp, go inside their shelter. It is that easy, okay? It's that simple. So again, where it can be difficult, so we're going to take this camp here, for example. So when you look at a camp icon like this, you see a V for vendor. You see the little red icon there. That means they have a shelter active, all right? But not all camps will have shelters, and some of them won't even have vendors, all right? So this one here, for example, doesn't have a vendor or a shelter, all right? So we're making sure when you are fast traveling and you're using those caps or whatever, try to use free fast travels if you can, if you're short. Again, we're looking for camps with the little red icon, all right? So let's pop into this person's camp here. Now, depending on the camp, it can be a little difficult trying to find the shelters, okay? Some people like to kind of hide them, or they're not really kind of apparent or stand out. So it's good to kind of turn your light on and try to search for, okay, this one here is real easy. This is actually the free one that we get at Vault 51 there. Let's go ahead inside their shelter. And again, you don't have to know them. You're the team of friends. You just go inside their shelter. They will get a little thing that pop up. This person, they say someone is inside your shelter. Perfect. Head back out. We'll have weekly challenges where we have to visit a person's shelter 5 times. It could be the same person, okay? It doesn't have to be 5 different people, all right? So just an FYI there if you ever do get that particular weekly challenge, all right? And I think we're done. Yeah, just like that, pretty awesome. Let's head back to our camp here. Surprisingly enough, we have our camp available on a public server here. That's good. All right, weapon of the day here, Jim. Same one we used yesterday. Let's take a look here. The Furious Tactical Gauss Shotgun. Plus 5% damage per onslaught slack. Plus 9 max stacks. Right on, Jim. Plus 25% damage while aiming. Plus 100% faster movement speed while aiming. Bullets explode for 15% weapon damage. Furious Hitman's Nimble. Hardened receiver, extended barrel, precise stock, extended magazine, reflex sight dot, and this Sigma Squad paint, which is pretty awesome looking little paint on this particular weapon. 4 times 8 damage, so it acts like a shotgun, and does take 2mm EC cartridges, which are fairly heavy, and charging mode. Now, if you've never used a charging weapon before, like ever, it does take a little bit of time to get used to. Even if you haven't used one in a while, like myself. I do switch back to the shotgun, to the Gauss weapons, I should say, once in a while. And I do have to kind of play for probably about 10-15 minutes just to kind of get used to the hanging onto the fire button to let it charge up before I can just, just keep tapping the button kind of thing with most weapons, right, kind of deal. So just let you know about that. Perk cards, nothing real crazy here, guys. Perception, these are the majority of the perk cards here for the weapon. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. Very happy with them. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Right, good stuff. Nice. All right, so tomorrow, Tuesday, we will have at least 3 videos coming out. We'll have the new Atomic Shop weekly update. We'll have, of course, our daily challenge video and a weekly challenge video. And there's something interesting in the shop. I'll take a look at that as well, but I think for the most part that's pretty much it. So if we do go to our challenges page, again, don't forget we have these special event challenges here, okay, for the mini season, right? Now last season with the Glow of the Ghoul, the very first mini season that we had, we didn't get new challenges the second week. They were the same challenges between week 1 and week 2, and of course tomorrow we'll kick off week 2, but I'm not anticipating new challenges that will pop up, but we'll obviously show that if that ever happens during one of the daily weekly challenge videos. So just an FYI there. And if you are maybe returning from a trip, maybe you've been away this past week, we do have the little mini season here, the Marvelous Fishing Excursion. I do have a little video on how to get all these rewards very, very easily without even having to do the challenges. or we do have a, included in that video is doing each challenge as well, and do like a little review on the ones that you can kind of build or modify your fishing rod for, just in case there's something new to the game and no one knows how to do that. All right, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.